Well, I did say I wanted a challenge. Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. My name is Kevin Doe here with Equipboard, and today I'm diving into another bit of a challenge here, attempting to tackle some of the most difficult lessons that I can find on guitartricks.com. So I've been playing guitar for about 35 years now, with the better part of 25 of those as a guitar teacher, having taught dozens of students at all skill levels and musical interests. And during that time, I think I've gotten pretty good at the instrument. But I've been doing this long enough to know that you can never learn enough. And so that's why sometimes I like to dig up a lesson on the old internet, either on the YouTube, maybe a site like Guitar Tricks, maybe a site like TrueFire. Pick up a little something new, a new lick, a new spin on theory, a new little this or that, just to keep the ideas fresh and my playing chops up to par. So I scoured guitartricks.com looking for some lessons found in the quote-unquote difficult category, so 4 or 5 guitar picks on the difficulty meter that they have on their site. So these range from rhythm guitar lessons to lead guitar lessons. I have not tried any of these yet, though I did have a quick look. This will be my first time attempting these, and I'm going to do these kind of like in order of difficulty. So we're going to start off what I think is a little easy and ramp things up as we go. Will I get everything on the first try? Will something prove to be a knuckle-buster? Hey, stick around and find out. Now, if you are interested in guitar education websites like guitartricks.com, do know that over on equipboard.com, we have compiled a list of some of our favorites. We took a look at sites like Guitar Tricks, TrueFire, Fender Play, and a few more. We dove into their content, their lesson plans, the pros and cons of each one, as well as the cost. So if you're interested in looking at one of these guitar playing sites, hopefully this information will help you make an informed choice that's right for you. The link to our list over on our website is available in the description below. All right, let's take a look at this first lesson, Soul and Funky Inversions.
I'm going to play inversions up higher on the neck. So I'm going to play my C minor 7 flat 5 here. Rather than hold down the root note, I'm just going to play the top part of the chord because the bass has got the root note held down. Then I'm going to move down here, so I've got this close voice motion. These voices move from the inversion of my C minor 7 flat 5 to an inversion of the F7.
Already there, the instructor is doing a really good job imparting the information. Certainly a lot better than the Ingve video that we did on the previous video where I looked at TrueFire.com. This guy really explains things really well as far as the chords, the inversions, the closed voicings. Really good stuff. All right, so let's try this first little bit here that he has. Can I blow this up? No, you can't. Okay, so okay, now that we all right, well, let's give this a go. See how it sounds. Okay, this nice funky rhythm should be pretty easy. No problem. Nice and easy.
As it goes down.
Okay, this is a bit of a challenge right here because the first one, this is no problem, but when he's doing his F7, he's holding down 3 strings with 2 fingers, which, oh, that's interesting. Can I do that? Okay, yeah. Cool. And then he's doing his B flat minor 7. So That's not a bad little thing. Yeah, cool. Cool. Not, the first one was pretty easy. This one is a bit more nuanced because you got that little melodic thing happening. You know what? As far as the challenge goes, I'm going to give this on a difficulty level. Yeah, I want to say with my own little rating, I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 as far as difficulty goes. Now, this might be challenging a bit more for some. Like I said, I've been playing for a hot minute now, so it's not too tough for me. But if you follow like a progression on rhythm guitar and funk guitar, eventually when you work up to something like this, it becomes a lot easier. Right out of the gate, somebody who's not used to voicing these little chords, especially not beyond like full chords that incorporate all 6 strings, for somebody that might be a bit of a newish kind of concept because, yeah, like you said, if you're playing the notes up top, you don't have to worry about the bass notes because somebody else will be playing them. All right, a lead guitar lesson, Blistering Slides from their series of 10 ways to play arpeggios. Let's have a listen.
We're gonna pick 3 times, then slide. Pick 3 times, slide, and so on. So. So we're just gonna go down and up the A minor.
Again, a nice little breakdown of that sort of thing. And what's cool about doing stuff like this is that as guitar players, we tend to be used to be playing scales. But we tend to play them vertically, going from up to down in one position. We don't often think about maybe playing them horizontally and moving them up and down the neck. Because what's the nice advantage of that is that sure, you might get a nice scale pattern out of that, but if you go horizontally as well, you suddenly increase your range. Like that. And the way he breaks down the technique with the right hand as well is also very helpful. So it's a very repetitive pattern. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay, and the next one. Up. Ah. Nice. Also outlining the chords like that helps you sort of like maintain the harmony behind all the notes. I almost had it. Cool. Nice little lick for any budding lead guitarist. Because, it sounds cool. It's easy, but it looks and it sounds impressive. So, yeah, I want to give this one a 3 out of 5. All right, moving on. Again, from the 10 ways to play arpeggios. Van Halen style arpeggios. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, I think it's time to do a major sounding lick. And this way of playing arpeggios is something that Van Halen would do, for example. Major third, and hold there. So the whole thing goes.
Again, very good way of explaining things. All right. And yeah, this would be like a very Van Halen-ish kind of thing. Sort of think about the opening riff to Ain't Talking About Love and other similar things like that. Let's give this a try. Nice. Yeah, very important. Got to keep it clean. Got to keep everything nice and clean. Ah, okay. Got to go easy. Ah, that's it. One more time. Nice. Yeah, that's a fun little lick. Fun little lick and a fun little approach to it. So yeah, again, I'll give that 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Nice. It's nice little arrow to have in your quiver as far as arpeggios and techniques go. All right, lesson number 4. Minor chord with a major 6. Let's make it funky.
Hi, my name is Joel Van Dyke. I'm going to be covering some funk guitar concepts. Our first one, starting with a minor chord with a major 6 in various positions on the guitar neck.
He's playing a Parker Fly, which I have not seen in a hot minute. It's a very cool guitar.
And really the emphasis that I'm pointing here is on this.
So kind of like the last lesson when it comes to funk guitar, guitar players, you want to be very sparse. Okay, you want to stick to the higher registers. Don't worry about playing the root. Okay, bass player is going to take care of the root. You worry about doing the cool stuff underneath.
C hammer on with the pinky. And then pull-offs with both the other fingers. So,
All right, let's try that bit. Okay, so gotta remember to keep your fingers down. Okay, what's it got here for? No, that's not it. No, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Oh, that's interesting right there. Oh boy. Wow. Okay. No problem. Cool. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, this one's now we're getting to some fun stuff here. You're doing everything here with just, one finger, but just gotta hold down. There you go. Same thing here. Ah! Oh my God. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Easier, I'll say. There you go. Oh my God. Okay, that last one is a challenge. A little bit easier if I bring it up and up on the 6th and 5th strings instead. It's because oh my God. is a good one. That one is a really good one. That one presents a nice challenge. I'm giving this a 5 out of 5 on the difficulty thing. Because the first bit is not too bad. But the thing is that once you start getting into the higher registers, where the lower parts of the neck where you got to stretch and do these nice Hendrixian style licks, that's where the fun begins. So yeah, I am giving this a 5 out of 5 as far as the challenge goes. Oh, well done. I'm going to be working on this one, that's for sure. Okay, one last one here, again from their series of 10 ways to play arpeggios. Gilbert style string skipping. Okay, I guess we're going to have some Paul Gilbert action here. Let's take a look. Well, I did say I wanted a challenge.
All right, this lick is a tricky one, but one of my favorites. And this is something Paul Gilbert would play. So we're gonna use string skipping here, and we'll start on an E minor arpeggio. Find that here. But we're gonna move this B note here to the 16th fret of the G string. Pick, hammer on. So then pick, and then pull off again. So
again, very, very good breakdown on how he does it. This is, I must say, when it comes to instruction, Guitar Tricks really has it down. The instructors really take the time to break down technically what they're doing and how to put it all together. I find the picking pattern interesting because he starts with a down. Like, personally, I would have more of a tendency to start with an up. But that's just me. That's just me. The way they have it starting on a down, and then down again. That's the kind of a thing was like when you've already been playing for a while, you have some habits that are anchored in, as far as, you know, fingerings on the left hand, picking technique, that sort of thing. Let's see if I can get this lick down. Always start slow, folks. I almost had it. My God, this is this is challenging. This is fun. I like this. Oh, I think I got the first half. Yeah, one more time. Let's see if I can get it. I think I'm cheating a bit. I think I'm picking some extra notes. Picked a few extra. I think I might have picked an extra note or two compared to what they're doing in the lesson, but still, wow. Again, another one I'm probably going to have to spend time with, but I think I got the first half down at least. I think that's as good as I'm going to get it right now. Very impressive. That is a challenging little lick. I thought this was, I mean, arpeggios, you know, I've played them before, and I'm thinking like, this will be a piece of cake. But yeah, I like the couple little twists that he puts in there to make it a little bit challenging, especially with the way the line is set up. Because, you know, to do arpeggio, you know, stuff like that. Just simple repeating, like these little licks that repeat back and forth. Okay, that just repeat, and you go one to the next. I think these little turns of phrases at the end, it makes it a lot less boring and a lot more interesting. I like this. There you go. Oh my God. Cool. All right. 5 out of 5 as far as difficulty goes. This is a nice little lick. So how did I do? Was I able to master this stuff? Do I need to put some time in? Are there any things I could have done better? Are there any other lessons on guitartricks.com that you find challenging that you would like for me to tackle next? Do leave them down in the comments. We read everything and we appreciate your feedback. If you've enjoyed this video, why not give it a like? Do share it with your guitartricks.com loving friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you are subscribed or you've just subscribed, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified of new videos the second they become available. We hope you've enjoyed my dive into the wonderful world of guitartricks.com. Once again, for equipboard.com, my name is Kevin Doe. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Now go get practicing.